up in Appalachia on a dead-ended dirt road. Papa was a 10-inch farmer whose broad shoulders bore a heavy, heavy load. For 8 of us kids and our mama, Papa worked all the hours there was light, unless some heifer was calving or something undone, and then he'd work on into the night. We kids, we had chores aplenty. Heaven knew there was never time enough for the planting, hoeing, reaping, feeding, but I never thought our life was so rough. So don't think that I was disadvantaged. I didn't know what disadvantage meant. I found my fun where I found myself, though I didn't have a solitary cent. The only thing that grieved me was the quiet repetition in my life. Mind and body cried for excitement. I swear I could have cut my boredom with a knife. A call now and again with a neighbor for company, a rare treat, an ice cream cone in town. That was all the spice that was added to my life till that day our big old barn burned down. There was smoke pouring out, sirens a-ringing, the hale and hearty answered to the call. They were pulling out equipment, freeing the stock, and this country kid was having a ball. Folks, they came from far and from near. Policemen had to show 'em where to park. I was president, I was right in my world. In the fervor, I was happy as a lark. Fireman Joe let me lead the way to the pond. An 8-year-old who couldn't find a frown. And the greatest time in my young life was the day that big old barn burned down. Ladies came around with lemonade and tea, sandwiches, cookies, and pop. It was a picnic fit for some fine royalty and made me wish that that fire needn't stop. I watched it on through to the end as they raked for the very last spark. Then the cast all left and the ashes went cold and my world went a little dark. There was a car now and again with a neighbor for company, a rare treat, an ice cream cone in town. And the greatest time in my young life would be the day that big old barn burned down. Now sirens can blow, those same red engines rumble by. I don't bat an eye or turn around. Have I come so far from that young man who praised the day that big old barn burned down? We've come so far forward that we're not our neighbor's keepers. We ignore the fires all around. But there's no way back to that young man and the day that big old barn burned down. No, there's no way back to that young man and the day that big old barn burned down.